During my father's retirement party, his boss pulled me aside and whispered, "Your dad doesn't work here. He never has." I was mid-bite into a piece of cake when Mark Henderson, my dad's supposed boss of 30 years, grabbed my elbow and steered me toward the hallway. The conference room behind us was packed with coworkers praising my dad's legendary work ethic. "Your dad doesn't work here," Mark said quietly. "He never has." I laughed. "Okay, good one. He's been with the company since before I was born." Mark's face didn't change. "Your father has been coming to this building every weekday for 30 years. He has an office, business cards, attends meetings, but he is not, and has never been, an employee of this company." My stomach dropped. "What are you talking about?" "Follow me." We walked down the hall to my dad's office. Mark pulled out a key and opened the door. The nameplate read, "David Hartley, Senior Analyst." I'd been in this office 100 times growing up. Mark opened the filing cabinet. Every folder was empty. He turned on the computer. No company login. Just a guest account my dad had set up himself. The business cards, ordered online. The paychecks, printed at a copy shop and deposited from his own savings. I felt like the floor was tilting. My mom would know. "Your mom thinks he works here. Everyone thinks he works here." "Why tell me this?" Mark sat on the desk. "Because we're giving him a pension worth $400,000. Our CFO approved it based on employment records your father created in our system. Very convincing records. 30 years of reviews, salary increases, everything. Except none of it's real. So what happens now? Legally, we should call the police. This is fraud. But here's the thing." Mark ran his hand through his hair. "In the 30 years your dad has been working here, he's actually helped this company more than most of our real employees." I stared at him. "He sits in on meetings and gives genuinely good advice. He solved problems our actual analysts couldn't crack. He mentored interns. He once caught a major accounting error that saved us millions. He does real work. He just doesn't get paid for it. Why would he do this? That's what I need to find out. And I need to do it fast because the board is about to hand him a check for $400,000. And when they find out he's not real, they're going to want him arrested." We walked back to the party. My dad was in the middle of a story, surrounded by people who genuinely loved him. I watched him laugh, completely comfortable, completely at home. Mark cleared his throat. "Richard, could we speak privately for a moment?" My dad's smile didn't falter. "Of course." We went into a smaller conference room, just the three of us. Mark got straight to it. "I know you don't work here." For about 5 seconds, my dad's face showed real panic. Then it smoothed over into something resigned, almost relieved. "How long have you known?" my dad asked. "About 6 months. I started digging after you solved that derivatives problem. No analyst we actually employ understood it that well." My dad sat down slowly. He looked at me, then at Mark. "I lost my real job 30 years ago," he said. "The company went under. I was unemployed for 8 months. Couldn't find anything. My wife was pregnant. We had a mortgage. Our savings were running out fast." He took a breath. "Then my grandmother passed and left me an inheritance. Not a fortune, but enough that if I invested it right, we'd be okay. Set for life, actually. But I couldn't tell my wife I'd been lying about having a job for 8 months. And the work here, it was easy. I barely had to do anything most days. Attend a meeting, give some input, solve some problem, go home. So I just kept coming. I started coming here because the building was downtown, looked professional. I'd sit in the lobby and make calls, trying to keep up appearances. One day, someone assumed I worked here and invited me to a meeting. I went. I